With Wayfinder just days away, you might be trying to decide who you're going to be playing on release. Well, today we're going to be giving the spotlight to Venomess, giving you insight on everything you need to know to make your decision. Unlike the other heroes, Venomess is coming to the game in a different way. She's coming with the Season 1 reward tower, which you can get crafting components for her for the base pack and the initiate pack, or gain access instantly to both her and her signature weapon Nightshade, with bonus exclusive styles in the Awakened and the Exalted pack. Venomess, also nicknamed the Alchemist, is a deadly spy from the Maze. Giving a little bit of backstory, before the fall, the name Venomess was feared among the Imperial ranks. Those unfortunate enough to have put a face to name seldom survived. Venomess is a spy and assassin from a nation of monsters, born of cold and poisonous blood. In her time, she's broken into so-called impenetrable vaults, stolen secrets from the Avar throne itself, and brought down more Archon commanders and master spellsmiths with her toxins than entire regiments by comparison. Ven was born in the Maze. Her closest friends are goblins and battle beasts, and though she looks human, appearances, like most things when it comes to Ven, can be deceiving. A brilliant alchemist and inventor, Venomess has always preferred stalking prey from the shadows to mixing selves in a workshop, and most of all, Ven craves a challenge, and a gloom is the greatest challenge of all. Venomess believes the Avar Emporium was an oppressive warmongering regime and devoted her life to toppling it. Now the Empire has finally fallen, consumed by the gloom, but all she hoped to protect in the Maze has been lost as well. Ven may not care for Wingrave or the other Imperial soldiers among the Seekers, but she recognizes that her Cold War is over. In the wake of the Gloomfall, survival is the only thing that matters, and Venomess intends to survive no matter the cost. Okay, jumping into Venomess's stats, as you can see, she's kind of in the middle of complex. She's not so complex, but she's also not easy either. She has 2.5 bars. She doesn't have much control and defense, but she has a pretty good offense, really good range, really good support. That's because she has a healing damage dealer pretty much. She does a lot of damage, she can heal. I do like how we have both healers actually doing something useful. I mean, we have a healer and a tank and a healer and a DPS. It's not just a straight heal that's really only useful to healing, so everyone's pulling their weight in the group. But Venomess loves to play with her prey. She can switch between melee and range with ease. Her chemicals can poison her enemies and strengthen her allies, and her thrusters give her tremendous mobility. Unfortunately, we do not have the stats for her, as same with Cairo. She wasn't actually in the game, so no one actually has her base stats, but when she releases, I'll try and get some videos out for you guys and try and keep you informed of what everyone is. Alright, jumping over to our first ability, we have Transfusion. Shoot a volley of poison needles that lock onto nearby enemies, dealing damage. Hitting an enemy with a needle causes a healing projectile to seek a nearby Wayfinder. These projectiles heal over time based on the number of stacks of venom on the source enemy. And I believe there is a limit to the stacks. I think it's like 5 if I remember. I'm sure it will say somewhere in one of the abilities. I believe it's like 5, but there is her ultimate that also increases the amount of stacks I can get. But as you can see from the video, she kind of shoots out the needles, they hit. You see the little green orb come out and they do the healing. Okay, jumping into her second ability, we have Vampiric Blast. Launch a bomb that absorbs up to 5 nearby poison clouds. After a brief delay, the bomb explodes, dealing damage to enemies and healing allies based on the number of poisonous clouds absorbed. As you can see from the video, she throws the bomb, explodes, deals damage to the enemy, heals her teammates, pretty straightforward. Okay, jumping into her third ability, we have Venomous Thrusters. Dash in a direction, leaving a trail of poison clouds behind you. Poison clouds damage and apply stacks of venom to the enemy. So just like before, when it explodes, these are the clouds that obviously the more it hits, the more you're going to get healed. As you can see, she's dashing, leaving clouds behind. And yeah, again, straightforward. Okay, jumping into her final ability, we have Deep Breath. Fire a massive explosion that damages and applies 5 stacks of empowered venom to enemies. Empowered venom deals damage over time and counts as additional stacks of venom for the Master of Venoms and Transfusion abilities. So as you can see, going up, she throws the bomb, lands, explodes, boom. Any dot that comes from that obviously gets you past, I think it's 5. But anyway, the empowered poison does extra damage. Going down to the passive ability, Master of Venoms, Weapons hit apply venom, dealing damage over time and stacking up to 5 times. So what's right is 5. Weapons hit against enemies with 5 stacks of venom create a poison cloud that deals damage and applies stacks of venom. A poison cloud can only be created by this effect once every 5 seconds. So again, the poison clouds with the second ability, obviously the more the second ability hits the poison clouds, they're going to heal more, and I believe probably do more damage too. Okay, and last and not least, we have the signature weapon for Venomess, which is Nightshade. Again, I've said this with all the other ones, and I'll say it again. She's not locked into the gun by all means. Obviously, she's going to get a little bit of a nerf because she's not going to get the weapon ability, but you can make her any way you want. But anyway, the Venomess designed many weapons for the maze, but Nightshade she made for herself. Its needles are infused with the venom of the Orlake Wyvern, ensuring a swift and painful demise. The weapon ability, Wyvern's Fury, reloads the rifle with an empowered clip. During this clip, the weapon is fully automatic and every bullet is infused to imply a stack of poison on hit. Poison deals a small amount of damage over 6 seconds, stacking up to 20 times. That's the thing, there you go, that's the one that stacks up past 5. But anyway, that is going to do it for Venomous Spotlight and the last of the Spotlights. Obviously, when more characters come out, we'll do more in the future. But this is going to do it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed all these Spotlights. I hope it helps you out decide who you're going to play when the game releases. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, know when the videos go live, leave a comment down below, it really does help out the channel. And I'll be back again next time. So until then, take care and peace out.